Hey, what's up, drawing two? Hope you guys are well. Kind of miss you guys a little bit. Yeah, first period was a nice period. So I hope everything is going okay. This week, you guys are going to be working on 2-point perspective, and we're going to work on a loose 2-point perspective because I realize that most of you guys probably don't have T-squares and big paper and big boards to tape it down onto. If you do, go for it. I will link another how-to video on how to use it with like the proper T-square and straight edge and all that kind of stuff. If you guys want to, even just a straight edge will work for 2-point perspective for the most part. But we're just gonna let you guys kind of do loose, sketchy 2-point perspective. So first, this is just the basic how-to on 2-point perspective. You're gonna practice this first, and then we'll apply it to a project. So basic concept, horizon line, okay? 2-point perspective versus 1-point perspective. We have 2 points. Rocket science so far, all right? Okay, one of the key parts is the difference between a 1-point perspective and 2-point perspective is that 1-point perspective, you started with the like face. We started with like a square or a rectangle, okay? So you're not gonna start with that this time. Right now you're starting with an edge, so think like the corner of your box or your building is what you're starting with, that like edge. So if I'm starting a box in 2-point perspective, I start with a line, okay? That's my edge, the corner of it. So from the top and the bottom, we're gonna draw our guidelines. And this is what I mean by loose and sketchy. It's okay. You get the basic idea here. If you have a straight edge, so that these lines are actually straight, go for it. That just means a ruler. You can also fold a piece of paper in half, and that will become a straight edge for you. So if you want to actually work on it being a little bit more polished than this, that'd be great. But if this is what you got to work with, this is what you got, okay? All right, so top and bottom, go to those vanishing points. All right, I just have to figure out where my box is going to end. So lines in between, top of the box, bottom of the box. This guideline, this guideline. So I'm just drawing a vertical line. It should be parallel here. Vertical line here, okay? Hopefully you can kind of see where this is going. All right, this is the only part that kind of confuses people sometimes. So for the top of the box, because this is below eye level, so I need to see the top. To get the top, like from here, this is already going to that one. So from here, I gotta go to the opposite one. So this is actually gonna go there. And from this one, I'm crossing, so you're going like across, okay? And that got my top. So hopefully you can kind of see that, right? If you see in here, see that edge? That's my top of the box, okay? If it were above eye level, it would be the bottom of the box, right? All right. Simple enough. Okay, so I'm doing it with Sharpie so that you guys can see it. If you were using pencil, you would erase the guidelines, keep the horizon line. Okay, so what I want you guys to do for step 1, just as practice, you guys are just going to create some boxes. So do this, you can sketch it out. If you don't use a straight edge, totally fine. But I want you guys to do 1 above, 1 below, and 1 on the horizon line. So 3 boxes, 1 above, 1 below, and 1 on. All right, try that, and then we'll get to the actual assignment.